Hi guys, welcome to today's video. How is everybody doing? I hope you all had a great weekend and you were able to spend your time with your loved ones. So for today's video, we are going to have a look at the NBA playoffs. Of course, they just started and it's been a lot of fun, and I'm sure there's going to be played a lot of great basketball. So today I am going to go on NBA.com and make the Pick'em bracket challenge to try to predict the NBA playoffs this year. So if you are interested in this, then just stay in the video. If you do like this content, I would really appreciate if you could leave a like, maybe write a comment. I would really love that. And if you don't want to miss any content like this, please subscribe to my channel. I'm doing a lot of NBA 2K rebuilds, a lot of NBA stuff in general, and just having a lot of fun watching basketball, the game we all love. So let's just jump right into it. Alright guys, so of course let's start with the Western Conference. We do have some nice games here, nice series here. We have OKC Thunder against the Pelicans. I mean, 88% of the fans that take the Thunder, only 12% taking the Pelicans. I mean, they are really healthy, the Thunder. They look great together. I think you kind of have to go with them, even though Zion and Ingram looked strong. I am also going with OKC, so I'm going to say they win in. I think that the Pelicans give them a hard time in 6, I would think. So next season is LA Clippers, Dallas Mavericks. 32% say the Clippers win, 68% say the Mavericks win. I mean, Luka and Kyrie have looked really good together. Now they really figured it out together, but also the Clippers did look much better compared to the beginning of the season when they brought in James Harden. They did got their star players healthy. Paul George and Kawhi played a lot of games together. I think Russell is also back. It's definitely going to be a fun series. I do think at the end the Mavericks are better, so I would go with the Mavs and say they win it. I think they have to go all the way in 7. So we would have the Thunder and the Mavs. So Western Conference Series 3, we have the Wolves and the Suns. I mean, the Wolves, I just love Rudy Gobert and their defense. I mean, the regular season they have looked like one of the best teams. The Suns on the other side, we all know what KD can do. Grayson Allen looked really solid. Booker always there in the playoffs. I really think it depends a lot on Nurkic, what he can do, and KD. Like the Timberwolves, they really have to take advantage of the Suns when they go for the small lineup with KD at the center. So 56% say the Wolves win it and 44% the Suns, and I have to go with the Wolves. I really hope they win it. I just like the franchise, to be honest, so I take them and I say in 6, and they make it to the Western Conference semifinals. They have to play either the Nuggets or the Lakers. I mean, 81% say the Nuggets win it, 19% the Lakers. You know, with the Lakers, you never know what you get. They look much better. D'Lo, I think, is going to have a much better playoffs compared to last year. We saw them last year in the playoffs as well, and the Nuggets were, I think they won in 5. But they said afterwards that the Lakers were the toughest team to take care of. So they do respect them. I mean, AD and LeBron and Austin Reeves, they look really good. But I think if you have the best player in the league, or probably, like in the world, it does help you out a lot. And they also don't have many injury problems. So I have to take the Denver Nuggets in 5. So Wolves Nuggets, that's going to be really nice to see, especially with all the big men on the court. Oh my goodness. Let's go to the Eastern Conference really quick. Celtics Heat, 94% say the Celtics, 6% say the Heat. You know what? I'm going to say the Heat. The Celtics look fantastic together, but we don't know what they can really do in the playoffs. Maybe they have some problems, and I really do believe in Spoelstra. But the problem is, I think Butler is hurt, so that's a big problem for them. With Butler, I would have taken the Heat, but without him, I have to take the Celtics in 5. So unfortunately for them, Cavaliers, Magics. I mean, I didn't like what the Cavaliers did. They didn't. They wanted to lose a game to avoid to play. I think it was the Bucks. So yeah, so now they play the Magic. 71% say the Cavs, 29 the Magic. I go with the Magic. Also just because I didn't like what the Cavs did. Like you should just never lose on purpose. Like their starting lineup or their players on the court on the last couple of games, and especially at the end of games, was just disgusting. So yeah, I take my Magics. I'm a big fan of them. I think they have to go all the way to 7. So Celtics Magics, that sounds like a lot of fun. Next up is the Bucks and the Pacers. I mean, the Bucks have really struggled since Doc Rivers came in. I don't think that made anything good for them. 68% still say they win it. Tyrese Halliburton did have like not such a strong ending to the season. So I'm almost taking the Pacers over the Bucks, especially with Giannis hurt and Dame Lillard. I mean, he does have a lot of experience, but I am going to go with the Pacers in just 6 games, I say. So then we have the Knicks and the 76ers. I'm sure the Knicks are not happy to play the 76ers with Joel Embiid. They have some big man problems, especially guarding him. 60% say the Knicks win it, 40% the 76ers. It's a tough one. I think they have a lot of battles ahead of them. I could almost see the Sixers beating the Knicks, to be honest, because the Knicks also had some injury problem. But Brunson just looked like an all-star, but I am going with the 76ers in just 5 games. So that means we have the Pacers and the 76ers in the semifinals of the Eastern Conference and the Celtics and the Magic, so that sounds like a lot of fun. For the final in the Eastern Conference, if I have to pick between the Celtics and the Magics, I mean, I was going to go with the Heat in the first round, but then I realized Butler is hurt, so I was not even going to take the Celtics to the next round. But if it comes to play the Magic, I think the Celtics have to win it, just because they have so much more experience. The Magics are so young, even their head coach. I mean, okay, Joe Mazzola also doesn't have a lot of experience, but at least last year he did make some in the playoffs. So I have to take the Celtics. I think it's in 5. Pacers, 76ers. If the 76ers can stay healthy, I really have them as my dark horse, to be honest. The Pacers are also a young team. I mean, Pascal Siakam should help them to bring in some experience, but I am going to have the 76ers. And we have, for the Eastern Conference Finals, we have Celtics against 76ers. I'm sure the NBA would love that. And let's just finish off the Eastern Conference. Tough, man. Celtics or 76ers to the final. You know what? I'm going with the 76ers, man, in 5. It's maybe a shocker, but I just not sure how far the Celtics can really make it. And they have played such an amazing basketball in the regular season. Maybe they do fell off a little bit. So yeah, I have them win in 5, the 76ers. If we go to the Western Conference now, we do have to choose between the OKC Thunder and the Dallas Mavericks. I have the Mavericks win it. I don't know, man, maybe in 7. Like those two teams, Luka, Shea, Kyrie, Giddey, like so much fun to watch. I would love that. So I have the Mavs in the Western Conference Finals, and now between Timberwolves and Nuggets. And you know what? I do think we get a new champion this year. I love Jokic, I love the Nuggets and what they are doing. But I have to go with the Timberwolves, man. Their team defense has looked so good. And especially against the Nuggets, like with that big man rotation, I mean, come on. Nas Reed off the bench, Cat, Gobert, Jalen McDaniels. I have to take the Timberwolves. I'm sorry, Nuggets fans. I know you are such a fun team to watch. I have them in 6. So we have the Western Conference Finals, Mavs against Timberwolves. And in the East, Celtics against 76ers, which I choose the 76ers. So who is going to be playing the 76ers in the finals? Is it Luka Doncic and the Mavs, or Rudy Gobert and Anthony Edwards with the Timberwolves? I have the Timberwolves win it. I don't know. Their big man rotation again looks so much better. So now we have a finals between the Timberwolves and the 76ers. I would love to see this final, to be honest. The 76ers came all the way from the 7th ranked team in the Eastern Conference. Timberwolves, of course, 3rd team in the Western Conference in from the regular season record. So who do we go with? I mean, Anthony Edwards, Tyrese Maxey, Joel Embiid, Rudy Gobert, Karl Anthony Towns. I think the Timberwolves have the better roster. 76ers do have Joel, but who knows if he's really going to stay healthy the whole playoffs? And if he's not healthy, is Tyrese Maxey able to do everything on the court? I have to go with the Timberwolves, man. I have to. I don't know, 5 or 6. Let's go with 5, man. Wow. So I have the Timberwolves winning the title in 5 games against the 76ers, man. You know what? I am happy with this one. I am happy. I can't wait to see at the end of the playoffs. I'm going to make a screenshot here to be sure to see and react to it after the playoffs and see who won it all. But you know what? I'm happy with my picks, definitely. And it would be amazing if the Timberwolves win it all. Guys, what do you think? Do you agree with my picks? I would really appreciate if you would let me know what you think about it. Maybe write a comment, leave a like, it would help me out a lot. Maybe subscribe to the channel if you don't want to miss any NBA 2K rebuilds or any NBA videos. And I love you guys, and I wish you a beautiful time, and I love you. See you at the next one. Peace.